everybody. I'm back, and I am back with a good one and a short one, okay? And I've missed you guys, so I'll be right back after our introduction. Hey, everybody. I am Dr. Sherry. I am your multi-entrepreneur where I will teach you about business, about real estate, about credit, and about life. And today we're going to talk about life. So listen, it has taken me so long because I wanted to make sure no one else entered the race. Now, I thought, and let me just slow down for a minute. I wanted to do a report on all of the challengers that were coming up against Fani Willis, right? And so on Friday, when I thought I had the only challenger, I was wrong. Okay. So I found out that there was another one. So I had to do my research and I kept pushing the time, putting the time for me to go live. But I am here now and I have the goods for you. Okay. All right. So let me put these glasses on and let's talk about Fani's challenges. So for those who may be coming from up underneath the rock and you don't know what's going on, Fani Willis is the district attorney for the city of Atlanta. Well, no, for Fulton County, okay? For Fulton County. And Fani was the DA that actually brought a lot of charges between former President Trump and I think it's 19 other defendants, okay, for voter fraud, okay? And so right now, they were in the midst of beginning to try that case, and all of a sudden it got derailed a little bit because it is now being reported that there was possibly some improprieties that were going on between Fani Willis and also Nathan Wade, who was a part of that team. A whole lot has come out of that situation. Listen, you got to come back and listen to my next live I'm going to do because I'm going to talk about the first ladies of the Fani Willis trial. And so in there, we're going to talk about all of the women. Do you all understand there's a lot of women that have surfaced in this trial? And not just surface, but they have like come to the front of the room, okay? Really have brought some attention on themselves with this. And so we're going to talk about, some of these women and the roles that they're playing in this. So I digress. So let me come back to Fani's challengers. So right now, Fani and Nathan Wade are in the middle of a disqualification hearing. They being former President Trump's side and all the defendants, they are trying to get her off of the case due to the behavior that her and Nathan Wade exhibited, okay? So we know throughout all of this has been like pulling teeth to try to figure out what did they do, what didn't they do, so on and so forth. And so now we're at the crossroads because now we're at the space where the judge has to make a decision. Now, the reason that's kind of still up in the air because we have had motions flying everywhere. Okay, motions have been filed from Fani's side, from the defendant's side. I mean, it's been a ton of motions. Now, let me say this. Remember, I told y'all that when they were having the Georgia Senate hearing, see, that's why y'all be getting mad at me, but sometimes I foresee some things and I put it out here, and then some of y'all just fly completely off the handle with me when I'm putting it out here. But I told y'all, during the Georgia Senate hearing, I told you I felt Senator Harold Jones was up to something when he was grilling Ashley Merchant. And some of y'all got upset when I said grilling, but he was grilling her. Okay, he was grilling her about the cases that she had submitted, and he was grilling her about her kids. She kept saying that she was speculating, so he grilled her about that. So I'm not going to denounce the areas that he grilled her on. Some of y'all may not agree with me, and that's fine. But I felt like they were very valid points, okay, that he surfaced. But I told y'all then, I said, do you think that they are trying to put doubt in the air with the word conflict? Was it a conflict? So if you go back and look at my live, I told you I felt like they were up to something. So how about Fani's motion dealt with conflict? I told y'all. I told y'all. Now y'all know y'all got to give me one on that one. I told you. I told you. I told you. It's like they had a round table or something, and they knew what they were going to put out in the atmosphere to put doubt in our minds. That was a very strategic move. Okay, I don't think it got them anywhere, but it was a strategic move. But don't be getting mad at me when I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Y'all got to stay in here with me now. Don't turn on me. Good Lord, people were doing thumbs down and all kind of carrying on that video. Now, if you gave me a thumbs down, you go back and change your mind and you apologize to me. Okay, so now let's talk about Fani's challengers. Y'all, it was wild. So Friday was the last day to qualify, right? So I'm just like with my popcorn saying, who else is going to try to, qualify for this? So the first one up her name was Courtney Kramer. Okay. Courtney just so happened worked in the White House in 2018. She worked under President Trump's administration. So she was like an intern, or let me see what she was. Yeah, she was an intern at the White House. Okay. And so she worked for 3 months in 2018 under President Trump's administration. So she is running against Fani. And of course, she's running on the Republican ticket. All right. So let me explain to you how these primaries are going to go. There is an election May. I think it's May 21st. All right. In that election, the partisan sides are going to select their representative. So the Democrats will select their representative. The Republican will select their representative. Now, Courtney is running unopposed. Okay. So Courtney is it on the Republican side. There's going to be another election in November. And that's when the Republican and the Democrat ticket will, they'll go at it to see who's going to be the reigning district attorney of Fulton County. Now, on the Democrat side, there is Fani. And we have a new entry that came in on Friday. So I'm so happy I didn't jump the gun and, went ahead and did this live on Friday because I started to. Someone said, no, hold it, Sherry. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. And so there's another one. Hey, Sergeant, how are you? Sergeant had some good comments going on in my comments section. Sergeant, I can't remember what live that was, but I know one of them, you had some great points. All right, so now let's talk about the attorney that is challenging Fani Willis in May. Now, this attorney, he actually went up against her in the 2020 election. All right. His name is Attorney Christian Wise Smith. Okay. And he's, of course, running on a Democrat ticket against Fani. And check this out. I told you he ran up against her 4 years ago. So it's like he's throwing his hat in the race again to see who is going to be the Democrat representative. Now, it doesn't stop there. It does not stop there. Now, I told y'all I like Judge Scott McAfee. I've been saying that on every live. I have been saying, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about his spirit. Is it just me? If you're agreeing with me, put your comment in there. But it's something about his spirit. I don't know. He just seems so sincere to me. Now, his ruling, I have no idea. I can't even conjure up in my mind what I think he's going to do. I don't know because remember, I told you I'm from Atlanta. So I know how they operate. Okay. Atlanta is a big, small city. All right. And so as you can see, all these competitors coming in, right? They're coming in and they are coming in to win. All right. They're using everything they have that they can use on their side to be victorious. Okay. And so now let's go back to Judge Scott McAfee. He now has two competitors, two challengers. And remember, I told you on Friday, I think I even did a report on it, that the first one was a civil rights attorney, Robert Patillo, okay, Patillo, I think it is. He used to be the executive director over Rainbow Push, okay, the Push Coalition that was started by the Reverend Jesse Jackson. He's also a radio talk host, okay? So you already know by him being a radio talk host, his stretch, his sphere of influence probably goes, far and wide. All right. But another one entered, y'all. So the other entry is Tiffany Johnson. She's a staff attorney for a Fulton County judge. Now, this is the thing. I know Robert is running on a Democrat, okay? But I think, let me take this back. I think the judges race is nonpartisan. I don't think that's not. It's nonpartisan. All right. So it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. So there's three. All right. So we got Judge Scott McAfee, we got Robert Patillo, and we have Tiffany Johnson that has jumped in. Y'all, I don't know if you can feel it, but I can feel it. Okay. I can feel it. Let me see. Sergeant's a female. I'm sorry. Sergeant King is a female. That's a veteran. Sergeant, thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much. And I apologize. I don't even know why I just went to male. Isn't that something? I apologize. That's right. You represent the women. You represent. And again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your service. All right. And to all our veterans out there. So, you guys, so we already know where we are right now, right? May 21st, Fani is going against the Democrat, what's his name? Attorney Christian Wise Smith. Again, they went up against each other previously, okay? And we know the Republican candidate is Courtney Kramer, Republican, okay, that used to work under former President Trump's administration for 3 months. Okay. So this is getting very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. And we're going to sit back with our popcorn and watch the show. Now, I'm going to end this live, but I want you to come back. Join me around in a few minutes. Okay. I'm going to come back because I'm going to talk about the first ladies of the Fani Willis trial. Ooh, let's talk about these women. I'm going to talk about some women that y'all probably hadn't even thought about. Okay, I'm going to give you some tea on some of these women. You're going to be like, what? I didn't know that. All right, you guys, remember to like. Can you give me a thumbs up? Can y'all give me a thumbs up, please? You have no idea how they go far and wide. They help push this live out. And if you can you subscribe? That means you're going to hit that bell so you can get the notification. So every time I'm going to go live, you will know it. And I'm telling you, I got some good stuff that I'm about to drop about life. All right. It's not just about, this trial. I'm just keeping you up to date with that. But I'm going to drop some great stuff that you have never heard of as far as getting your life in tune with nature. Okay. And I know y'all like, what? You will be surprised when you get in tune, that circadian rhythm gets it. When you get that in tune with nature, how all of a sudden manifestations begin to happen for you. And I'm telling you something I know. Okay. I'm not telling you anything I haven't done. Just like when you go and you see a sun rise and set, that emotions that you get from that, okay? that comes from the spirit of you. Okay. Just like when you go to the beach and you just feel like you just want to just relax, that comes from the spirit of you. So we're going to get all of that aligned so we can make some things happen in our life. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I'll be back. Join me. Remember, give us thumbs up, give a thumbs up, give a thumbs up.